As a writer and a Raleigh resident, I am thrilled that North Carolina State University is building in the new Hunt Library that will open in January 2013 what it calls nothing less than the best learning and collaborative space in the country. As a book guy, I'm a little concerned. Here's how you get a book.
So what this is going to do is it's going to shift over, it's going to grab the bin, and then it'll go down.
Okay. This is amazingly cool. It's called the BookBot, and it goes and gets your book for you automatically. There are only a few working in the United States, and NC State is justifiably proud of it. I'll let you watch it do its stuff while I talk because it's undeniably cool. It uses barcodes to organize 2 million books, storing them in 18,000 bins by size rather than subject. Once you think about it, that makes perfect sense. This style of storage uses every possible cubic inch of space, unlike a shelf that not only has to store different sizes of books next to each other, but leaves space for you and me to walk among them. This system uses only 1/9 of the space OpenStax uses, and that leaves lots of space for the things this library does, the way it expects to make its mark. It has a huge supercomputer in the basement, connected by 10-gig backbone to the ubiquitous touchscreens, cameras, and microphones in the building's 100-plus study rooms. People will be able to check out storage in that computer the way they check out books now. There are rooms for all kinds of high-tech sandboxes encouraging innovation and experimentation, again using the building's massive computing power. The whole building is designed to enable cooperative work. Not just group study rooms, but even the stairways and common areas are set up to support the serendipity of chance meetings and interactions. Maurice York, one of the library's designers, says the building is designed to work with you while you do your research. That is, the building isn't so much a library as an app. It provides you tools that help you do what you need to do: storage and data and computing power and space and audiovisual tools and books. Oh yeah, books. The building will have 40,000 books or so in OpenStax, commonly used or brand new ones. But most will be hanging around in those subdivided bins that the BookBot uses. I first learned of the volume savings of closed stack storage when I regularly ordered satellite storage books from the University of Michigan Library. And to be honest, that was never a problem. But like all book types, I fear for what is lost in that, well, let's let the library's own video explain.
Some users might worry that they'll lose the magical serendipity they get today when they browse through actual shelves in the library.
If you're like me, you hear a touch of scorn in that phrase, magical serendipity. I have elsewhere said that I would slap anybody who thinks virtual browse, this, equals this. At the very least, browse functions ought to show spines and more books at once. Still, it's worth remembering these aren't liberal arts books. They're engineering and computer science books. Maurice York himself is a book guy. He went to Bard College and worked on an illuminated manuscript for a senior project. He started his own bookbinding business, which led him to library science, which led him to help design this library. When designing the library, York and his peers considered their goal to make a library relevant to engineers and computer scientists, people who checked out of libraries 10 or 15 years ago. How the new library works? That we'll all find out as the students and its designers do when it opens in January.